I never would have thought that I would have been doing a silent film at my time at Berklee.
It was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. And they told us too, that you're gonna think that writing is all you need to do, but the score prep is gonna be a lot.
This is my first time that I could watch the movie I worked on in the theater.
It teaches you everything from square one, writing, to absolutely nothing, to score prep, conducting, leading a recording session, conducting and performing live. I don't think there's anything else here at Berklee that is so comprehensive.
This project showed me how far I can push myself. I can't even believe I made it.
Be in charge of them, do it again. Okay? If you're in charge, and I mean not like that, you're in charge, like this.
The class is called Scoring Silent Films. People apply for it. Of the 300 and some odd majors that we have, I take the top 5 to 7.
So we had 6 students in this class, and we divvied up the movie into roughly 6 equal parts.
At Berklee, we usually work alone composing, but we had to work with the others for a single coherent score. It was really totally new for me.
All of us were responsible for writing wall-to-wall music. It's almost like a symphony.
Each film is like 400 to 600 page book that we write. It's a major event.
I think one of the first challenges was getting Sheldon's vision.
I produce kind of like a Bible for the score. I have a handful of themes, a basic layout about how they can be used in different situations. Then for about 10 weeks, the students write and orchestrate, and we watch it, and I critique it, and then we make changes.
There would always be a nagging, doubt whether is this what he wants? Is this on point?
He's really intense. He's hard on you, but always in a way that shows that he really cares about what we're doing.
He always makes a very, very clear distinction between writing just music versus music for picture.
He's really difficult, but really engaging at the same time, which makes him a great teacher.
He knows the movie a lot, and he already has what he wants.
I don't know if they told you how many changes there are and how many versions happen per cue. For a cue to get approved, it'll be somewhere between version 4 and version 8 or 10.
And then when you were done, you weren't really done. The whole class felt that way, all the way until the last show.
All of us wrote our respective parts of the movie at the same time, which was really interesting because that meant that the last scenes were being written in conjunction with the first scenes. One of the concerns is, well, how is the ending of yours going to line up with the beginning of the next? Harmonically, stylistically speaking, but everything just seamlessly fit.
Eventually, it sounded like one soundtrack.
Since it's a silent film and there's no dialogue, there's no sound effects, the only audio you get is the music. A lot of that language is a narrative. It has to tell the story. The themes have to really drive home the emotions that the characters are feeling, the tension, the drama of the moment.
Towards the end, there's this scene where they've been asked if they want to join the trapeze group. Boss left everything to be with Brett and Marie. There's this really cute scene where he's trying to maintain what they have. He just wants her in their little life. And she wants to grow and move up in the world. You call it Mickey Mousing in film scoring, where he was shaking his head, and I was doing that with a clarinet going da 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 da, and then it would stop for a second, and then she would come back with begging, and I had to have a violin come back with a begging da da da. And so I had a little conversation going, trying to personify their emotions in different instruments and different themes.
The movie is a story, and so the concept is that we score the story. There's really not a big difference between what we do for silent film and what we do for any old film, except that there's a much larger responsibility in silent film. We're really responsible for bringing that old grammar, that old logic of storytelling and making it new again. So hopefully they will be as surprised by the movie and as overpowered by the wonderful acting performances and just get into the heart of the emotional life of these characters.
All 6 of us performed and conducted our respected pieces of music at various movie theaters where we toured and showcased Varieté with a live orchestra to live picture. We had a movie file with punches and streamers, markers that go across the screen that indicate the tempo and where the conductor should be when they're conducting the orchestra. That's how we are able to synchronize to the big screen. During the performances in the theaters, there is a little bit of wiggle room. However, with the DVD release, we had to be sure that we were exactly with the picture at every given beat. There was no room for error.
Anita Manga from San Francisco suggested us to the restorers. It was really exciting. It's a spectacular film. And then we premiered that also in San Francisco.
That festival is one of the most famous silent film festival in this country.
It was a huge stadium. It was packed. It was sold out. I don't think it had never been sold out for one of these shows.
The sound was so big. I had like bump skin.
So much gratitude washing over me when the audience they were just roaring with applause. That was amazing. People are on the edge of their seats seeing something come to life, and that it's very fragile and that there's a lot at stake. But to be able to pull it off, that's just, there's nothing else like it.